Moving on to the other top news of the day, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has now taken oath as a member of parliament in the Lok Sabha. With Priyanka Gandhi's victory for the first time in decades, all three members of the Nehru Gandhi family, Sonia, Rahul and Priyanka, are now in the parliament. Priyanka Gandhi won the Wayanad Lok Sabha seat with a margin of 4,10,931 votes in the recently concluded round of by-polls, which took place alongside Maharashtra and Jharkhand Assembly elections 2024. All right, to talk more about this is Mr. Robert Vadra, businessman and husband of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who's joining us on the show. Robert, appreciate you taking out the time and speaking with us. Glad to see you, good to see you. And first up, it's a momentous day for you as a husband. It's a momentous day for you as somebody who has supported Priyanka Gandhi. It's a momentous day for the Congress party as well. You know, we'll talk about how the internet reacted to Priyanka Gandhi taking this oath today, but how did you feel when you saw those visuals of her, in fact, getting ready to take on the parliament?
I'm always very proud of her, but to see her in parliament was really a very happy moment for my family, my children and myself. And, we've always supported her, and we've seen how she's helped everyone else, from the family to other ministers and everyone in the country. But today she's there, standing proud. What she's learned from the time of her Dadi to her father, to Sonia ji, Rahul, and now she's there taking the oath. And it's a very proud moment for all of us to see her there.
Robert, do you think that this is something that could have happened before? Or do you think this is the right opportunity as well as the time for Priyanka Gandhi to enter into politics? I remember 2014, 2019, there were murmurs of her, in fact, jumping into the bandwagon, with all guns blazing. But we are in 2024 now. The Lok Sabha elections concluded just a few months ago. Do you think this was the right time? Or do you think, in retrospect, she could have come in a little earlier?
Yes, she could have been there a little earlier, and hence I always spoke in her favor that, I would like to see her in parliament and not to only campaign and go to every part of the country and listen to the issues of the people and, and limit it to just informing the party or Rahul and now she's there in parliament. She has the ability to highlight the issues of the people, take on the government, and ask them the questions that they hide. And I think it's more relevant now that, she's in parliament. So I think it could have been done before, and I've always highlighted that, and I pushed for that, and I'm glad she's there, and I'm indebted to the people of Wayanad who all came out and broke a record and made her win more than 4 lakh votes. So I'm thankful to them, and it's a proud moment for them and for me and a lot of people in India that she's there in parliament now.
Robert, what does this do to the Congress party in terms of the fortunes, the tumbling fortunes, if I can say that, of the Congress party in the last few years? Do you think Priyanka Gandhi's presence is going to revive, that belief and that faith in, the grand old party? Or do you think that, the struggles that you have witnessed in the very recent past as well, with the conclusion of the assembly elections in Maharashtra as well as Haryana, there is a lot that Priyanka could do to consolidate that lost ground?
I think that, she's got the ability, but I will say that, the Congress party has done much better in this general election now. And I think that Rahul being the LOP, people have seen the difference, the way he's taking on the government, asking questions, is front-footed. And people are really appreciating the efforts that he's making for them. Yes, Priyanka being there will strengthen the party as well as there's another voice that will be heard significantly. And I think there's a brighter future. It's debatable how the Congress is doing or what's happening in the recent elections in Haryana and Maharashtra. I think with my experience of meeting everybody, they do feel and are skeptical about the EVM machines and so on. They don't really trust and believe in that. This is my experience from the people that I meet and understand, because Haryana looked very favorable for the Congress and people were very, very surprised with the result, and Maharashtra too. But having said that, I'm glad that we won in Jharkhand, and I'm glad that Priyanka's there. So people and the cadre of Congress and the people of India are very, very happy with Priyanka joining. And also I will say that all the issues that are with the EVM will be taken to the relevant authorities and make sure that, there's a proper method that people would trust and believe when they go out to vote, that the result is actual and it's truthful.
One last question before we let you go. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are eager to in fact congratulate you today. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is also being compared to former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi on social media today. In fact, Indira is one of those words which is trending on social media today. What do you make of that comparison?
It's always been that. So I will say that, we should let Priyanka be taking her steps and, be asking the relevant questions which the people want at this point. And definitely, as I said, and I'll reiterate, that she did learn from her grandmother and her father, Sonia ji and Rahul. But she's got her own abilities and she will ask the relevant questions right now. And she definitely looks like Indira ji, but she has her own abilities, her own thought, and with all due respect and all respect to Indira ji, and I think Priyanka will create her own legacy and also carry on the legacy of the generations of the Nehru Gandhi family.
Robert Vadra, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for taking out the time and talking to us, and once again, congratulations.